The Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguin season is over.
Good morning. It's the Prospector Show on Rock 107.
Kate, it's time for a visit from the epitome of masculinity.
At least in his own mind.
It's Mr. Manley on Rock 107.
Hey, Mr. Manley here with lesson number 647 in How to Be Manly. Got my pool opened myself this year, and then I decided to make the pool look more appealing by doing some landscaping. I wanted to do it on my own since I've mastered the pool opening, so I was off to my local home and garden center. Thinking, of course, of some florals, but would like to do some stonework and maybe some steps leading to the pool and some flagstone around it. I took pictures of my setting with me so they could give me ideas on what I'd need to do. There was a delightful saleswoman there named Heidi, and she wasn't hiding much. To put it in landscaping terms, she had great stems, a great arrangement, and great decor. In fact, she had my stonework already working. She recommended some floral arrangements and the stones required to do the project. She told me they'd be delivered the next day and said she'd also like to see the job when it's complete, so she asked if she could come by to check it out when it's done. I had the job completed fast and sent Heidi pictures, and she quickly replied that it looked great. When can I come out to see more? I replied, drop by tonight, and you could certainly see more, but let's say we start the evening with the landscaping, and please stop calling me Seymour. She laughed and said, I'll see you tonight. As we sat alongside the pool, admiring the landscaping, she said, you must be proud of the job you've done. It looks beautiful. I told her I couldn't have done it without you. She said, that's great. I really love my job, especially when I see the gratification, the smile put on faces, and complete satisfaction. Well, after hearing this, I knew I could give Heidi a landscape of my own tonight and do so in a manly manner. If you ever find yourself in a similar situation, follow along in your manly manual, page number 647, and repeat after me. Number 1, gratification. You ever see anything more gratifying than this right here? Number 2, boy howdy, do I have something that will put a smile all over your face. Number 3, hey Heidi, after a night of satisfaction, in the morning, I'll give you complete satisfaction. Soon after, as Heidi gets complete satisfaction, gratifying herself by smacking that smile off your face, you'll realize just what kind of man you really are. Until next time, this is Mr. Manley saying be manly, and good day.
If you thought Luzerne County was the official elections mess-up county of Northeast PA, Lackawanna County would like a word. They just said, hold my beer. Good morning. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. Kate, did you hear about this, miss? You were here last week. It happened towards the end of the week. I'm sure you heard.
Lackawanna County officials reported that a vendor's printing mistake led to hundreds of Scranton voters receiving incorrect ballots for the May 20th, 2025 primary election.
Are you freaking kidding me? Like, this isn't like getting the wrong coffee order. This is the election, man. You're supposed to print the names on the paper, not turn it into some kind of electoral roulette game. Vote for, who the hell is this guy? It's 2025. We're still screwing up ballots like it's the Stone Age?
The error, discovered after voters noticed wrong candidates listings, was confirmed by Elections Director Beth Hopkins.
That's the best part to me. The voters caught this. Not some high-tech system, not, poor Beth Hopkins there proofreading or somebody in her office. No, some Scrantonian opened their ballot and went, wait. Thank God for nosy voters. Otherwise, we'd be electing Dwight Schrute by now.
The county is sending out corrected ballots within days, ensuring no delay to the election schedule.
Meanwhile, Beth Hopkins, the election director, she's out here like a firefighter hosing down a 5-alarm blaze. We're mailing new ballots. It's all good. You're juggling flaming torches, lady. Voters are staring at their mailboxes thinking, is this the right one? Or am I voting for the school board in Narnia?
Officials say the mistake won't affect the vote's integrity and are reviewing vendor processes to avoid future errors.
So Ken is like, no delay, the election's fine. Oh, yeah, until somebody on X starts saying the printer's a spy, it's a conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy, people. It's just incompetence.
Residents are asked to check their ballots and contact the elections office with concerns.
You get one shot to vote. Now you're wondering if your ballot's going to show up with a coupon for a pizza or something. New ballots are coming, but the printer's still in a timeout. No surprise that the system's a little messed up. Even the printer's throwing us curveballs. New ones are coming, but some voters are probably circling whatever on that ballot anyway. It has a reputation for being a great place to catch crabs. Election officials in Lackawanna County mailed outdated ballots to hundreds of Republicans. They apologized and promised voters would soon get the real ballots, or at least a very nice sorry about that coupon for Perkins. Peter Criss of Kiss will release a solo album. You can find it on Spotify. You won't because it's Peter Criss, but you can.
Making sure breaking news stays broken. Tune in tomorrow for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
They dusted off the roller coasters for season 99. Will the Haunted Mansion spook or snooze? And can the new ride keep up with the Phoenix? Grab your sunscreen and find out, Kate. It's the Prospector Show on Rock 107, and Knoebels is officially open.
Knoebels Amusement Resort, a staple of NAPA since 1926, is gearing up for their 99th season.
So I went to Knoebels for opening weekend because you know what? When you survive a Pennsylvania winter, your reward? A big old waffle ice cream sandwich and a ride that shakes the skeleton out of alignment.
The park, which draws crowds for its free admission and diverse attractions, has been bustling with preparations.
Think about this. Free admission. Who does that anymore? I don't even care if I get on a ride. I parked for free, walked into the park for free, soaked up the sunshine for the first time since November. I feel like a houseplant on a windowsill. I couldn't be happier.
Over the off-season, maintenance crews service roller coasters like the Phoenix and Twister, ensuring safety and smooth operation.
So, like, you get on the Phoenix, and think about this. This is a gorgeous, hand-built wooden roller coaster. It feels like it was constructed by Amish thrill seekers. I'm on the ride. I'm like, woohoo! There's an 8-year-old kid next to me doing the same thing. 75-year-old grandma also screaming. It's like multi-generational joy noises on that ride.
The park's iconic Haunted Mansion received a major overhaul featuring new animatronics and lighting. Knoebels also introduced a new ride, Sky's the Limit, a pendulum attraction reaching 50 feet.
Yeah, sky's the limit. Sounds like something my uncle would say before trying to fix his roof with duct tape. 50 feet in the air, you're swinging like a pendulum. My stomach's just doing cartwheels just thinking about it. I'm not built for that ride. I got dizzy just looking at it. But then again, I get dizzy stirring soup, so.
With over 60 rides, games, and food stands, the park employs hundreds of seasonal workers to manage the summer rush.
Like, Knoebels really, it's kind of like the perfect level of chaos. You're walking along on a fresh lemonade in one hand, soft pretzel in the other. You're like a snack Sherpa climbing Mount Delicious. And the smells, you got the funnel cakes, fresh cut fries, something vaguely carnival, maybe sugar, maybe axle grease. I don't know. I just want it in a candle right now.
The resort anticipates a strong season, building on its nearly century-long tradition of family entertainment.
Knoebels opening weekend. It's like somebody took joy, deep fried it, strapped it to a coaster, and handed you a large ice cream cone while it happened. And you know what? I can't wait to go back next weekend, even if my inner ears have not stopped ringing. So I'm going to be calling a guy named Peter because his wife emailed me and said, hey, Prospector, I would love for you to prank call my husband. He goes nuts for the free samples at the big box warehouse place. So I was wondering if you could call and prank him about that. I can and will. It's another Prospector prank call on Rock 107.
Hello?
Yeah, hi, I'm calling for Peter Sandoval.
Yeah, this is him.
Hi, this is Rick Wilson. I'm over here at the... Listen, we wanted to talk to you about your account. If you have just a second, we have a red flag on your account, so do you have a minute?
Yeah, I do. What's the problem?
Well, I'll get to that in just a second. I wanted to confirm that you were in our store on 5 different occasions last week.
Yeah, I've been in there quite a bit.
First of all, thank you for your business, sincerely. We do appreciate it. I want you to know that. Unfortunately, we do have to suspend your account for the next 30 days, and that's due to...
For what reason?
Well, it's due to oversampling. Were you sampling while you were there each visit, right?
I mean, yeah, you guys have free samples, so as I'm shopping, I get some free samples.
Right. Now, let me just, quickly as I can, ask you a question.
Yes.
What do you think the samples are for?
They're to sample the product and possibly buy the product.
Okay. And did you purchase any of the products you sampled over those 5 occasions?
I don't think I purchased any of them, no.
Is that you didn't like them?
Honestly, I can't remember exactly what I sampled. I just didn't.
Okay, well, here's the issue. If you're going to come in and sample those products, you've got to at least buy something sooner or later. And if you don't,
Well, I bought a lot of stuff over the past few days.
And that's fine, but not the stuff you sampled. So basically, you know, if you need a pair of jeans, you come in, you eat an entire meal, and then you buy a pair of jeans and you leave.
Well, you guys have the free samples out there for us to try. I mean, it doesn't mean we have to buy it right then and there.
Well, I mean, look, it's been over a week, and you haven't bought one thing that you've bought. Basically, you've had breakfast, lunch, and dinner on us.
But I bought a lot of stuff from your store, and I'm going to continue to buy stuff.
Well, not for 30 days, unfortunately. Like I said, after 30 days, you're welcome to come back. We do ask that you don't abuse the privilege of those samples.
But you guys put the free samples out there for people.
Well, we put them there.
I'm going to have the free samples. I might buy them eventually. It doesn't mean I have to buy them right.
Well, you know what,
day,
right? I might be an astronaut eventually, but probably not. We know what eventually means. It doesn't mean anything. So if you want to try a sample,
can you tell me where it says that, or can I come in and have someone show me where it says that?
It says it out of my mouth right now. I'm saying it right now. Your account suspended for 30 days. Don't try and breach our front door. If you do,
Do you have a manager or something I can speak to?
I'm the manager. You're speaking to the manager.
You are a manager.
Yeah, Rick Wilson. I make these phone calls. Look, this
Okay.
doesn't have to be an
Rick,
argument.
I'm going to come down there so you can show me.
You can't come in the store.
Well, then you can meet me outside with that and show me exactly where it says that. Like, if I can't come in to have some free samples and spend money at your store,
Oh, okay, that's it. What about
also paying for a membership at your store?
Okay, well, look, Hungry Hippo. What we're trying to do is...
Hungry Hippo. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to come down to your store this afternoon. And I'm going to come down there. You can meet me
really?
outside.
Oh, really?
And you can show me.
I'll tell you what. I don't think you can take
show
me.
me exactly
you
where
don't
it says
think
this
I can take you? I'm
meet me
lifting stuff in the
outside with
store
that
all day.
information.
50-pound
You
drums
can
of
call the
licorice. I
cops.
could
You can
whoop
do
you,
whatever you
man.
want.
I'm lifting tires. I'm lifting gallons of mayonnaise, big drums of mayonnaise.
Right?
You don't think I can take you, bro?
When we get down there, I
Bro,
guess
you're like a
we'll
bag of pickles to me.
I guess we'll find out.
Oh, okay. I'll see you there. And I'll tell you what, brother. Bring yourself a pack of Prospectors because you're going to need it. Get ready for it.
I don't even know what those are, but I'll be down there in about an hour.
Look,
I'm on my way
it's
down
a
there.
Prospector prank call.
What?
There's a prank call being done on you right now.
Get out of here.
It's a prank
No.
call, Peter. It's not real. It's a prank. I'm Prospector. You're on Rock 107.
Are you serious?
No, I'm serious. Say
Man, I
hi.
was ready to start my car.
Yeah. Yeah, your wife emailed me. She said you love the samples, but it's a bit obnoxious.
She likes them more than I do, so.
The town's so wild, even the street signs are dodging gunfire. What's next? Jules at dawn? It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. And Kate kind of woke up to something weird. Did you hear the big doings in Oliphant?
A heavy police presence descended on Susquehanna Avenue in Oliphant following reports of a shooting. Authorities blocked off the street around 10 p.m. as they investigated the incident.
Oliphant's got a freaking shooting. It's like a Sopranos spinoff that nobody asked for all of a sudden.
According to police, one individual was critically injured and required immediate medical evacuation by helicopter to a nearby hospital.
Yeah, one guy's so bad off, you got to life flight him out of there. Life flight. That's not a taxi. That's a helicopter when you're like a bad sneeze away from checking out. That dude is in serious trouble. They took him to Geisinger down in Danville. I'm hoping the best.
3 suspects were apprehended in connection with the shooting and are currently in custody.
So they grabbed 3 suspects, 3 of them in Oliphant. First of all, where'd you find 3 guys awake after 10 p.m. in Oliphant? Was there a sale on Red Bull at the convenience store or something? What's going on?
The motive and circumstances surrounding the event remained under investigation.
So I'm just saying, what's the deal? I mean, you live in a place like Oliphant, you're supposed to be arguing over who makes better pierogies, not dodging bullets like it's a Call of Duty map. And the cops, God bless them, they're out there blocking the street. They're probably wondering how their quiet shift turned into a Michael Bay movie on a Sunday night.
Susquehanna Ave was reopened after several hours, but police continue to urge anyone with information to come forward.
Susquehanna Avenue. Sounds like a place you take your dog for a walk, not stage a showdown. I bet neighbors are like, I heard a pop. I thought it was my knee. Turns out it's a freaking gunfight.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
A woman in Minnesota named Brenna Botner says her dog knew she had breast cancer before she or her doctors did. She found a lump and was waiting on a biopsy, but she says she knew it was cancer when her cockapoo named Moochie became fixated on her breasts. She did 16 rounds of chemo and finished up her treatments about a year ago.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107. Ladies and gentlemen, grab the kids, call your neighbors, and gather around the radio.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Jam Bag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
This guy thought he was a comic book hero, but he turns out to be a villain. Picture this. You're perusing the shelves at Comics on the Green, and then a screaming match breaks out. But whatever you do, please don't do this. A 34-year-old man named Jason Fernandez was at a comic book store in New Jersey at 11 in the morning last Saturday with his 2 young children. And there was another customer in the shop who was acting disorderly. and there weren't any details on what's happening, but he was asked to leave, and he wasn't happy about that. That's when he threatened to beat employees up. That's when Jason jumped into action and pulled a gun on the tough guy and racked it to intimidate him. His kids did not like him being a vigilante, and his 9-year-old pulled at the arm holding the gun to get him to put it away. By the time the cops showed up, everyone was gone. 2 days later, they located and arrested Jason and charged him with multiple weapons offenses. It turns out he was not licensed to carry or own a gun. It doesn't sound like the other customer will be charged with anything.
Nominee number 2.
Imagine how frustrating it would be to have your property destroyed because of someone reckless who couldn't control their fire. Now imagine if this was the situation. A man in New York admitted to starting a 3-alarm fire last week, which damaged 3 homes and several cars after setting fire to some, quote, intimacy items, end quote, with a lighter. The 37-year-old arsonist is a guy named Harry Torres, and he told investigators, quote, I started the fire, I was in the backyard at my house, and I lit 2 sex toys on fire, end quote. No one has said why he set fire to the toys. I mean, that's why we've got junk and monkeys. They take the stuff, no questions asked, man. Thankfully, no one was injured, but an 87-year-old woman was forced to flee her home. The damage to the 3 properties was extensive. Torres has been charged with arson and reckless endangerment.
And the winner is
the man who caused a 3-alarm fire after setting fire to his sex toys. You're the Yam Bag of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107.
Thanks for listening to Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app. A free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.